Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to my channel again today. My name is Dr. Men's Advocate TV. In my today's program, I've come again with another challenge from one of the men. Today, one of my fans sending his challenges that he's facing in his relationship. According to him, he said, my wife always argue with me. My wife always argue with me. We never go along without heated arguments. We always have heated arguments. What should I do? How should I handle this kind of wife? Should I divorce her? Or should I continue to manage the argument-based relationship, marriage? So, I don't know. It depends. It depends from, everybody should probably have their own perspective on this. According to the man, his challenges is that he's always involved in a heated argument with his wife. So the wife always argue with him. According to him, even when he does things, whatever he says or whatever he does, the wife will always argue with him. So basically, it means that what he meant to say is that she never agrees with anything that he says or any suggestions or anything he says as far as their marriage is concerned. The wife will always see problem and see issues with it, and she will start arguing against his own opinions or his own points. So what he is asking us to advise him on what to do. These arguments sometimes got heated. Is this something that he can continue to tolerate and in a very heated argument wife, or is it something that he should think in the direction of letting the relationship come to an end? I don't know. My own analysis is that some people argue a lot in some marriages or some relationships, depending on how people understand things. On both sides, both men on the side of men and the side of the women. Some men like to argue a lot too. Some women like to argue a lot. Especially when the relationship is not going well. People tend to argue against each other so much. Most of us experience that, including myself here. I've experienced that in the past, especially when the relationship is not going well. So what our friend is going through is that it doesn't matter what he says, it doesn't matter what he does, the wife will always argue with him. Say, for example, according to what he said, if he says what they should do financially, she will argue that she doesn't like it that way. She will put up her own suggestions. She will argue that she wants things done in her own way. And, sometimes men try to display this macho decisions that I am the man, I'm the one that married you, or something like that, I'm the one that does most of the things, especially in some areas of the world where the man does everything in terms of marriage, which is different from the Western part of the world, where men and women pretty much do things equally, maybe 50-50, or everybody contributes significantly in terms of their household expenditure or household things that they do. Where maybe if they want to buy a car, they can contribute halfway and they purchase the car. Or if they want to buy a house, they can contribute halfway. But in some cases in the world, especially in some third world countries, women doesn't participate mostly in, financial dealings. So basically, our friend is asking is for a woman of this nature. According to him, they live in the Western world, and he's the one that married her and brought her from, where a third world country where they came from, where they originally came from, and they live in the Western world. He did most of everything, including bringing her to the Western world where they reside. But this woman doesn't always agree with him. everything he says, she must always argue. And during that argument, it could get heated. They get heated arguments. They heat up the argument, and in some cases, it brings a lot of issues and quarreling for them. So our friend is now asking, how do he approach this argumentative wife? Is there anything he can do to reduce the way they argue a lot? Does anybody have any solution or any mitigation to this problem that he's facing, so that the person can share with him? So in this case, what do you do? What do you think? What do you think that our friend can do to reduce argumentative relationship? Please share your comments, share your opinions on the comment section, so that not only our friend we learn how to resolve these issues, also other men out there who are also having the same problems, and the other women as well, can equally utilize the solutions we offer here to resolve their own issues. Maybe it can save some marriages as well. It can save some people's relationship. So like I said, please subscribe to my channel, watch my video and other videos, and like my videos. Share them so that other men and other good women out there can learn from others' mistakes. Thank you, and see you in my next video.